We're really doing this, aren't we? But you know what? It keeps eating in my head because of a stupid fucking mistake. Because I figured, oh, I haven't seen any good rips of the soundtrack. So you know what I'll do? I'll play through the game to get some rips. Only to realize that someone had actually already did it for me. And extended no less. So you might be wondering, why the fuck are you playing this? I just need some clarity. Because this game, this fucking game, in this fucking era, yeah, I don't think that's a good combination all that much. Especially since I love the fucking Super Nintendo. Super Mario, Super Metroid, A Link to the Past, F-Zero. So many great games. And yet, the one game that I somehow remembered is a shitty fucking game. It's a shit game from 1994 of all things. And yet here I am playing this shit. I probably don't have to play it. I probably shouldn't. But I'm going to anyway. Because let's be real, when the hell am I going to cover this on the channel? There's a handful of things I probably might not know if I'm going to cover on the channel. This is missing one of them because one of the things I had in mind was every once in a while I would cover a shitty game. Especially ones that I know a lot of or have played myself. And we're starting off with quite what I'm basically just going to call an SNES tech demo. Because it was hyped so much during 94. Brian May, formerly Guitars Queen, doing the music. The presentation was there, and graphically it looked interesting. I already mentioned the music. And yet the product that we got that was overly hyped before it was even released is a piece of shit. Genuinely a piece of shit. So let's actually get this shit on the road. God damn, dude. Can't believe I'm doing this. Can't believe I'm fucking doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. Not sure it's gonna be for the entertainment of others. But I'll probably get a laugh out of it. Because of how fucking bugged this game is. Well, let me actually... Why not have... I don't have another label. Okay, hang on. I am amazed that I haven't gotten a window for SNES for this. Oh god, this is gonna suck in there. This is what's probably gonna look like. Oh my gosh, and it's flipped upside down. You have to excuse the very poor sight on display for the time being. Then again, given how shit this game is, I don't think it deserves anything more than that. Quite frankly, I don't think it deserves to be played. And as you saw, fucking Brian May, like, the only song that he did for this shit was The Dark. And it was actually a pretty good song. Such a shame that the version that we ended up getting. Yes, and Acclaim. This and LJN were definitely notorious for their time making video games. One thing I will say is that Acclaim isn't making games anymore, since the last time I recall them making a game was a sequel to this game, Rise to Resurrection. And thank fuck they're not making games anymore, especially with the current landscape of the industry. But holy shit, is it awful. Oh, yep, and Mirage. Can't forget about those assets. But seriously, what do we ended up getting? Then a piece of shit like this. You hear that? You hear that shit? Well, I hope you enjoyed it, because that's the only song from Brian May that you're gonna get from it. A 16-bit crushed version of The Dark. That, on the Genesis version, sounded even worse. And all we get is this, 3-frame animation GIF of our main protagonist. Fucking stellar episode. Absolutely fucking stellar. Yeah, I don't think. Oh. You're a fucking game. Let's get. You know what? Super Boops. Oh, yeah. Because the game never tells you about Super Boops unless you go to the options. Hell, I don't remember if the manual tells you about Super Boops. You just kind of had to guess that it's even in the fucking game. Oh, I'm sorry, game. I'm sorry. Was I wasting too much time on the fucking options menu? Wait, hold on. Because that just happens if you're on... Hold on. No, it just decides to go back to the title screen because I was taking too long. Well, I'm sorry, game. I didn't realize that I was wasting your precious time. My fucking apologies. Jesus fucking Christ. But like I said, for a time, 1994, the presentation was actually at least decent. And as you probably have heard, the music, also good. Graphically, it actually was... Actually, even for Super Nintendo, it was actually pretty decent. But at a time when we had games like... As I said... Actually, no, we had Mega Man X to that list as well. And in a time when we had fucking FMVs. Not that FMVs were new in the genre. The fact that this is what we're presented with. This is the presentation that we get, and this is the game that we play. Behold combat. Yeah, it's nothing more than punches, kicks, jump kicks, and an AI, granted, not too smart. Look at him, he's backed up into the fucking corner, and all I'm doing is kicking. And you might say, oh, what about blocking? You can block in this game. Not that it does much. Because, look at this. All you really have to do is either jump kick or just kick them into the corner. And they have nary counterplay for this shit. Just like that, that's round one. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, but this is the first guy. Clearly it gets harder, right? Technically that's correct. Except there's a problem. They don't get harder because, as the advertisement were to have it during that time, they quote read your inputs, or your moves, or learn from their mistakes. All that really happens is that they deal more damage. Doesn't really help when the only moves that you really have is punching, kicking, and jumping. Nor do we have what they described as 360-degree freedom of movement. Something like, oh, I don't know, Virtual Fighter, Fighters, Mega Mix, Tekken, Soul Edge. None of that shit. This is what we're left with. Yep. For what, $50 or $60 in 1994? This is the game that you would have been playing. Never mind that you had so many other options for the Super Nintendo. No. Because we're playing this shit. Why? Because this is what we're using for this shit. This is the game that we're playing. Quite horrendous, honestly. I'm convinced that they didn't even work on it. I feel like most of it is went towards the marketing shit, rather than the actual production of the, the game. Because I don't think... mates, he didn't back himself into a corner. Nope, never mind. He's backed up into a corner again, because he can't do a damn thing. And this is the one robot, may I add, that doesn't jump. All he has is his big fucking fist. Like I said, you can kind of just kick it. No, but just brain empty, just fucking kick. Oh no, he did jump. He rarely jumps, but he does jump. But he does jump. Very fucking goofily, may I add. Wow. What a great fucking game, eh? Aw. They even finished that part of the song. Not that it matters, because the matches don't even last more than a minute. Because look at this shit. If you were to tell me that fighting games, that this was the peak, I would have thought this was an Atari game, because all you need is one fucking button. And the thing is, there was a fighting game on the Atari. It was just called Martial Arts or whatever the fuck. Yeah, this is what happens when you push style for substance, folks. You get a game that looks great, sounds great, has great presentation, but plays like shit. Yeah, that's right. Rotten hell, you Blue Man Group reject. Oh yeah, the Crusher Joe. He's kind of a prick. Oh, and by the way, I'm not gonna give this game the time of day to even waste my time with no continues. Because that's right. If you lose at any point during the 3 bouts, basically, it's game over. You don't get a continue. There's no way to gain continues. Even at a time of 1994, that sort of shit was unacceptable. But anyway, the Crusher Joe, he's kind of a prick. Let me explain why. as soon as it fucking starts. Because one of the things he loves to do is fucking jump kick. Yep, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And if he's not jump kicking you, then he's punching you with a radius of about what, half the screen? Look at that shit. I don't think you can classify that as a punch. Oh yeah, that's one of the special moves, wasn't it? That fucking shoulder tackle that blue motherfucker can do. Oh look. Even as annoying as he is, you can kind of just... Oh, nope, never mind. Never mind. He's just gonna keep jump kicking. I'm sensing a problem here. I'm sensing a problem. I don't know if you can notice it. But like I said, the further you go up, the more damage they'll deal. There's no complex strategy to this. Not that the game presents itself as strategy. As you can see, you can just kind of just kick. Oh wait, he's back to jump kicking. You can kind of just kick. Man loves his hops. Oh wait, nope, he's back to jump. He's back to punching, which does a shit ton anyway. Never mind. I guess we are gonna lose this battle if this continues. Oh dear fucking god, dude. Oh, look at that. It's almost as if there's no fucking strategy to this whatsoever. You don't even get the luxury of combos like in other fighting games. All you have are 3 actually no, there's also duck kicks. But like, you hardly need them. If ever. You never need them. Not in the game this shit. Like I said, I'm not giving this game the time of day. If I just so happen to lose. So now that I'm saying that, maybe I won't lose. Maybe it'll just go around with this shit throughout the rest of the game. So around this point, you'll definitely notice the damage differences. Hopefully anyway. Because after this motherfucker, it's definitely going to be more noticeable. It just pains me that a game with this good presentation sucks so bad. Oh wait, hold on. He backed himself into the fucking corner. Why? I don't know. Not like... Oh wait, hold on. Never mind, you can notice a difference. Oh, wait. Never mind. You, seeing this? Seeing this? I hope you are. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Dear God, dude. Did they even try? Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know about you, but if I bought this game for full price when it released in 1994, I'd be pretty fucking pissed that what I'm doing is basically the optimal strategy. Because all you're doing is fucking kicking. Never mind. You, Oh, I'm sorry. Were you doing something? I'm just gonna fucking kick you, dude. Not like the game gives me any other options for strategy. Because all you really need to do is fucking kick. But, you might have noticed that it was doing more damage. Never mind the fact that he had more varied moves than what our poor sap over here can do. And I know it can punch, but what's the purpose? What purpose does it serve to punch when I can just kick? Oh, and this fucker, the sentry draw. Such a shame that... Oh, one of the things they also advertise, get this shit. They also advertise that the movements in the game were based off of real martial artists. Does this, Hold up. Does this look like something out of a martial artist? Does any of this ringing a bell? 'Cause I don't think it is. I think they're just pulling stuff out of their ass. But, okay. Here's something I want to do. Watch how much damage I'm doing, and then watch how much he does. Oh fuck, we basically made the same characters, it's all designed the same, and it's all just as easy. Oh, I know. Why not make the bigger one deal even more damage? That'll balance the gameplay. And you may have noticed that this game has 2-player. For some sick unknown reason, if you choose to play this game 2-player, guess what? You don't get to choose who you play as player 1, but player 2 does. And if player 2's on the ball, is he gonna pick the loader droid? No, he's gonna pick the sentry droid and kick your ass. Because he does so much more damage than what our Blue Man Group ripoff over here does. Not that it matters, because, yeah, all I'm doing is kicking. It's almost as if this game is unbalanced piece of shit. Because all it takes is one jump kick from him to basically make it even. Imagine if in Tekken, right, if they had this sort of poor balance. Even in the single player mode, it doesn't get this fucking horrendous. Not even once. Not even fucking once. And that's the sentry jump down. Almost as if there's no strategy. Oh, and down he goes. Good fucking riddance. Oh, but the one enemy that they did advertise, the most fearsome android to face down a cyborg, the supervisor. Now, let me ask you this. Around this time in the game, you probably noticed that all you need to do to win is kick. Now, with an extremely high threat level, do you think it's gonna change at all? I just want to know. I'm curious enough to hear. Do you think it's gonna change whatso fucking ever? I want to know if you. Because I'm gonna be real, Chief. As cool as the song is, as cool as this backdrop is. This, I don't think this is supposed to be what is supposed to happen, right? Surely, I'm not gonna win the entire fucking game just by kicking. And bear in mind that I'm playing on normal, and this is how I'm winning. This is such an easy fucking fight. And this is the end boss, say Shite. This is fucking pathetic. You see this shit? I hope you all. Because I don't think it's supposed to be this fucking easy. Oh, wait, no, hold on. She's actually putting up a fight. Nope, never mind. She's, Never mind. Just like that, you've gone from start to finish by just fucking kicking. Fucking kicking, man. I swear, this is like when the Browns went 0-16 that one season. Absolutely fucking horrendous. Oh, wait, no, in the song. Okay, now let's put ourselves in the shoes of someone who just paid $60 for the most hyped game of 1994 and just went from start to finish by kicking everybody to death. What the fuck is this shit? This game is supposed to be good. Several magazines reviews came out with 90% right before the game came out, or just around that time. $60 fucking dollars, man. What is that, 20 movie tickets? 200 cheap fucking cigars? And I can't play this piece of shit with a friend, because the game's so fucking unbalanced. I can't choose anyone if I'm player 1 besides the blue bald-headed dick that beats the drums. And this fucking credit sequence, all it's really there for is to unlock the supervisor, which, as you've seen, wasn't a fucking threat, and only put out 3 fucking moves. And just so you're curious, I can't do anything at this point. I'm pressing start, select, A, B, X, Y, nothing. The game flat out tells you to reset the game. Also, special thanks. You really think they want their name on this shit? Please log off and finish with the terminal. How fucking cute of you. I fucking hate this game. Why did they make it the way that they did? Why was this released in the way it did? Why does it have to be a game that existed? I don't know. I wish I could tell you. And you want to know what the most fucked up part about all of this, right? While companies like Acclaim are no longer making games, companies like EA, Activision, Blizzard, Ubisoft, you name them, they're still making games. And their games, I would argue, are about on par fucking terrible quality as what you're seeing here. Despite having the production value to make it look as good as it can be, all you ended up doing is paying for a $60 demo. Sometimes it's not even release complete. This is just sad. I fucking hate this. Hey, you can fuck right off. You can fuck right off, game. Can't believe that was even a product that they thought was a good idea to release. And like I said, this was on a bucket list of shit games that I've had in my mind. And I think that's what we're heading with. Oh shit, I need a palate cleanser, dude. I actually need a palate cleanser. What the fuck do I even do from here? Of course I could. I can't see my controller. Oh well. I need a palate cleanser. I need it quickly. Holy shit. I think it's only been 30 minutes. Man, I need a palate cleanser. Actually, hold on. Let me see. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on a second. Wrong one. Actually, I don't know. I actually don't know what I'm going to do. Give me 1 second as I try to figure out what I'm going to be putting up next. Alright. You know what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? To wash the taste of that shit game, I'm going to boot back up Stanley Pill. Because I just need just a bit of a palate cleanser. Because my god, I just need a moment. I just need to relax. I just need to relax. Get my head out of the fucking shit stain. And just give myself some time out of it. You know what? Oh my gosh. uh, see, already, we're doing so much better. We don't need to do all this shit. We don't need to worry about a shit fighting game. Not that. Also, I should probably.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Just need
Stanley
to
decided to go to the
relax
meeting
a
room.
bit.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I don't know. I think I should go this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
No.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good,
Said the bucket.
now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and
Head empty.
unthinkingly
Bucket.
did whatever the bucket asked.
Head empty. Only think of bucket.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket
Jesus
and what
Christ.
isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this
What
point.
is?
Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it.
No, I don't
This
think we do.
misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly.
Must not have much integrity if
So
that's the
much of
case.
the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Fine. You're
Now
funny.
then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Okay.
Let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
I don't know. That looks like a bucket to me.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Fine. Whatever you say.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Pretty sure that's a bucket.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a
It-
bucket, not an actual bucket.
It's functionally a bucket. Get the fuck out of here.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Yes. That's a fucking bucket. Piss
Correct.
off.
This is a bucket. Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Well, the obvious answer is no, right? No. I think it is a bucket. Never mind the fact that there's a motor, wheels, the thing that looks like it's supposed to till the earth for crops. Nah, I think that's a bucket.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one. Is this a bucket?
You're joking, right? I already told you it's a bucket.
Correct. This is a bucket. Item 6. Is this a bucket?
What do you think?
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
What you mean, both? Get the...
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
Also curious that there's no audience. My man.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless, is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Why, yes, I am telling you that.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence, and yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Yes, you are.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
Well, that's a shame,
I'm
isn't it?
sorry, but I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go. What happened? Is everything gone?
Yes.
Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket?
Yes.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket?
Yes.
Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
Aw.
And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
Indeed.
Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now.
Do
It's
you?
delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
All of
And
it?
we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person?
I
All
do.
right, here we go. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Going back in there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous
Don't tell me
room.
that time isn't
Thank
right.
goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Too bad for you.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No. Oh, there we go. I'm not gonna do a damn thing like that. You kidding me?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Left? Are you sure about that?
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
How would you not be such a dick?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No,
Well,
no,
one of them is completely
this
blurred
isn't
out.
right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to
One person's
who am I
fired.
kidding? It's all rubbish.
Another
now.
one's fired.
The whole story
That
completely
one's
unusable.
blank.
How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
Why the hell is that blurred out?
From the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait.
Oh,
what?
look, more doors.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monsters?
Why are you asking me?
Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
Yeah.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Sure, we'll go with that. Never mind the fact that, you know, all of this is one big fucking circle. Oh, look at that. We're back here. Are you sure this is where the story is? Because, I'm starting to think that, you have no fucking idea what's going on either. You're as lost as me. But you're as lost as Stanley.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Why would that help?
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
Was there just no
Perhaps
sound
he'd
effect
simply
for the
missed a
door
memo.
closing? Okay. Well, there's no sound.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this
Now there's no
wrong.
doors.
It's possible the story is back where we just
Again, no
came
sound
from.
effects.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
One of these things is not like the other.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
I don't either.
Is this the story? I don't think so.
Hmm.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Wait.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
You are winner. You are
I
winner.
know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Geez,
Some
thanks.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. All right,
Oh, God
I've
damn
got a
it.
solution. This time, to make sure we don't get
Wait.
lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable
Wait a minute.
Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Is this actually a thing? Because I know, like, with each time you reboot the game, it's a new sequel to the Stanley Parable. But it actually changes the Stanley Parable to the respective name for the adventure line. Okay. I did not know. That's interesting.
No, I'm done. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
The line trademarked.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
How fucking messy.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this
I
train
think
of
you're going
thought
off
for a minute.
track
Just
now.
stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience
My
of this
feeling right
office,
now is these
this
fucking
office
question
in
marks.
fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what
I
we
love
need
how
right now is
employee
a bit of
number
music
6
to
is an
lighten the
office. It's
mood.
just a desk. God damn it. Nope. Man. Eh? That don't look right. Wait. Okay. Sure.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Sure.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I don't think it is.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Yeah, you would have. Plus, it's just a fucking line.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again.
How the
Stanley, I'd also
Really?
like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Such a destructive
no lines in
line.
monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Such a destructive line. Also, hey, Phil. I looked back at your rise and all I gotta say is, I don't fear the man who practiced 1,000 kicks once. I fear the man who practiced one kick 1,000 times. Honestly, though, the fact that you could complete a game like that with just kicking, like imagine if you were playing Tekken and you went to the main story, single player, right, or arcade mode or whatever, with just kicking, and not even as any other character. Imagine you were just Kazuya the entire time. Because remember, in Rise of the Robots, you can't, as player 1, you can't play as any other characters but the fucking cyborg. So dumb. But what is essentially a $60 demo.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a
You've
minute.
never heard of it?
Okay, So I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
Oh, dude.
Which means that somewhere, the place
Like-
where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads
Like,
here.
that's a
And
game that has
in
been
turn means
extraordinarily
that our
hyped
destination
during the time that it was
corresponds with
released.
the counter-inverted
Kind of like
reverse
how
door's
games
origin.
nowadays are
So
hyped up.
starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Actually, you know what? Now that you mention it, there was a fighting game, well, a robot-style fighting game that I remember playing. The problem is I don't remember what game it was. Sure as hell wasn't Rise of the Robots. I just remember it being like a PlayStation or N64 game. And if I could at least remember what the fuck it was, I probably would have looked back at it and see if I still liked it as I did back then. I just remember being really bad at it.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Yeah.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I also gotta love how there's a single chair.
So,
Right?
okay.
Wait.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I
No, I
suppose in
can't.
some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Ow.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace
That single
of his
chair, you can't
co-workers.
move. Oh, but here's the thing. You can get on this chair. Whee!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised
Genius.
the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural
Took the words out of
narrative
my mouth.
tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now.
You
What
look
do you
the
think? Are
same
you
as
sick of this
peculiar.
gag yet?
Wait a minute, Phil. Don't tell me you've not heard of the Stanley Parable either. It is a mind trip and a half. Like, I loved this game even when it was originally a Half-Life 2 mod. And to see it not only be a complete game back in 2013, but re-released this year, it's absolutely amazing.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place.
That happens.
Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time.
Not that
What if
much.
the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration?
Oh, Jesus.
And this is rich.
That
Perhaps
just
you
occurred
just
to
played
me.
the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
Thanks.
Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Thank you.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hmm. I don't think I can go back to the memory zone. I think I would have to restart completely.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
A review of the weekly review. Whiteboard manager. New coffee machine. Standardized crafts. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Synergized papers. I had someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. I had somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Monetize free to play. Sadly, that's. What was this? Like 2013? Sadly, this sentiment has been more well known now. Just don't get fired. That's all.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No matter how many times, this is probably my favorite bit.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I don't know. I see a. Well, yeah, it's a broom closet. Of course, it's going to be a broom.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact
Yes.
with, it was justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Brilliant.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around
Yes.
doing nothing?
Yes.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Why not? I spend most of my day pushing buttons. Can I not stay in a broom closet?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
But is also the only door that opens when I interact
Maybe
with
to
it.
you this is somehow its own branching path.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I don't know, Phil. Do you find this concerning that I'm staying in a fucking broom closet?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He
Dickhead.
probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
How dare you?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, second player. Good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Hey, what's this over here?
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't think that's a business strategy. I think that's killing off more of an endangered species. I hear you, dude. By the way, this says nothing.
Stepping in.
Extreme patterns. Very extreme. I don't know why this ending was so hard for me to even get to. Oh wait, more slides. Wait. I can still take the bucket with me.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
I don't remember that at all. Fucking dialogue that I've not heard. Because I know of this ending, but I don't recall that being said even after even after going back from the boss's office. Because I know this actually says something, but there's so much shit behind it. Escape condition relay, once triggered, cannot be disabled or paused. Both the narrator and the, I'm guessing it's the player must be present. Yes, the bucket. I'm guessing it's supposed to be in order to use the escape pod as intended. There are better love stories in Twilight.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Just like that, the bucket is gone. At least for this. Oh. I ain't gonna say anything.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Look at these mugs. One of which saying who farted.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left. Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message. But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, but this blue door, I like blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nah, I'm still working with blue.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
Oh, sad
and
for
in
you.
the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here.
This is
Stanley.
interesting.
Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
It's also a wooden door.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3. Really?
Yes.
Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
I fucking leaderboard. Wait. Oh my gosh, it actually changed. Jesus Christ. Interesting that this hasn't changed either. Piss off. A dead rat. I'm below a dead fucking rat. Wait, I can't speak.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back
Jesus
to the
Christ.
right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about
Crappy.
the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you
I don't know
give
about
it
that,
4
Chief.
hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna play your
Heartless
shitty little game.
Bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Both.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh, that's a shame.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
Sounds like what I'm doing.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Oh.
Aha!
Right.
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your
Actual
creep tower,
Wyoming.
perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity.
You
So
mean
far, I love
Firewatch?
everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Yes, we are indeed inside Firewatch. Originally, you would be sent to Minecraft.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
Oh, but it is.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
It's quite literally breaking.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that.
You really built a fucking wall.
thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
We're still in the
I'm
woods.
going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Rocket League.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
You'd be surprised how people get lost in a straight line.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports
Sports
ball.
ball.
Oh, what fun.
Foosballs
We
for
shall
the
run the
devil.
races and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Wow, okay.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley,
Great.
I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball
I don't think
generates a certain
sportsologist is a
amount
term.
of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes! Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls!
So many fucking balls.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right.
Oh.
Your little fun comes to an end.
That's a shame.
This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Okay, bye.
Hold on. What are you doing? Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Whee! Just like that, we're back in the Half-Life 2 mod. See, we've got the 2 doors. And the offices.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Except it's never the
I
end.
can wait.
It never is the end.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
We only got the 1,237 boxes. Foxy boxes. Replacement bucket. Replacement bucket.
And try not to lose this one too, you dolt.
Yeah.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
All because of a bucket.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves. The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears.
Burst into tears, did it?
Gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine. Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the
No, it's a
bucket
fucking
been told
bucket.
to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions
I don't know.
raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Oh, because it's a fucking bucket.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Fucking high-fiving a bucket.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Oops.
Birds. Silly, silly birds. The control buttons became active again. Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him.
Penguins.
This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery.
Oops.
Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think that's my palate cleanser. Oh, shit. Okay. I feel a lot better now. But that awful taste of that shitty game. Yes, I think I do feel much more at ease. Having said that, we still have about 2 hours left. So what am I gonna do now? Hold on. Yeah, he's still streaming. Yeah, I already had my power. So what am I gonna do now? Actually, I know exactly what I'm gonna do now. Since I'm already kind of since I don't necessarily have to worry about playing that shit game again. Fucking Rise of the Robots. I still don't get why such games exist in the first place. But you know what? I've had my palate cleanser. Now onto a proper stream. Also, there's an update. Oh right, because it was also an update for the PC version. Okay. I still have these goddamn screenshots. I still love this though. Just it says vacation days. Take a goddamn vacation straight to hell. I love it. I love it. Spam sounds the best part of Deltarune so far. Oh yeah, and Generations Ultimate. Because I loved Valor Heavy Bowgun. But seriously, Heavy Bowgun was probably its best iterations in that game. Both Generations and Ultimate. I'm surprised that I did it under 3 minutes of Rathalos. I just wish that the Heavy Bowgun was as good there as it is in Rise. Or World for that matter. Because I really do want to use Heavy Bowgun. And my fucking banner, which hasn't changed in years. Maybe at some point I'll stream Breath of the Wild. Just not now. Oh. Okay, so we got some bug fixes. I don't remember what they were off the top of my head. Right. What was I doing in this again? I don't remember. Oh god, that's right. Because I needed 2 horns that I didn't get. Well, you know what? How's about we get that out of the way? Because I'm gonna need those fucking parts anyway. Seriously, how the hell have I not gotten his horns? This is strange. I can't recall if I did break his horns or not, but the fact that I've got none of them? Let's fix that then. Oh. Oh. I must have already gone quite a bit far into the quest then. Fucking drill. How the hell did that happen? Okay then. Let's try it again. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, did that just fucking happen? Jesus fucking Christ. Let's try that again. Oh, fuck you. Man. So fucking horrendous. What? Wait, so any Elder Dragon can do this shit? I was not aware. That's kind of neat. Oh, fucking hell, dude. Man. That'd be fucking beautiful. Even if I got the shit that I needed, that's horrendous. Probably should use like oh yeah, the fucking Steve switchouts. I actually really like the switchouts. Oh wait, there's also this one. Do I want to use it though? Probably not. But no. We're going to do this. Oh. I don't think it's fair to just have it do it twice, only to fail, all because of someone else's, or my own recklessness. Even if I got the shit that I needed, I would like to at least have it completed for someone else. That's a rumble. Oh, fuck, showing up for this. Oh, fucking hell. That's probably the quickest fail that I've seen in a long fucking time. We didn't even start, and it already failed out the get-go. Congratulations, you are a winner. I'm gonna stay optimistic though. What's gonna stay optimistic? Seriously, how the hell do you have, like, I don't think I've seen a failure so quick in my life. Besides maybe for Ultimate with the Apex monsters in their guild quest, but that's about it. Ouch. Oh, did they already cut the tail? Of course they did. Fuck off. Ouch. I think your hands are above ground, sir. Or madam. Ugly motherfucker. $46. 46. Oh no. Oh God almighty. Oh. Really? I'd like to have at least one slot. Oh, but the bath one, actually. Yeah. 340. What was the one for the Tigrex? 360. Hmm. Probably should have caught it before it took me to do that. Oops. Let's go back. Back again. Oh. Fucking dick. Oh, you better know what's on that. Being serious. Hello. I just need to drop by into whatever the hell this street is. Oh, thanks for that. Hope you enjoy your stay. Unfortunately, I don't know what the hell this devolved into, but thanks anyway. Thank you. Yeah, this model I made quite a while ago. I want to say like back in May, June. Actually, no, it's May. It was back in May because I was curious enough to see what I could use to kind of do VTubing in the first place, and hopefully by next week, I'll be having a 2D model instead. Hopefully. Still haven't reached 50. So Sunbreak 50 is fucking Foul Strikes or some shit like that. I actually don't know. Why do you want a 2D model? If I'm being honest, as much as I like this one, the 2D model that I want to go with should ultimately reflect more to what my original character is. Like, for the time that I made this is as close as I could make it without altering too much. And even then, like, Video Studios tools aren't the most expansive. There's only so much I can do without using a different resource. Plus, I can't exactly make a fur hoodie. There's only regular hoodies I can make do with. So this is what I currently have for the 3D model. Not saying I don't like my 3D model. I just want to see how the 2D model looks and see how that goes as well. Uh-oh. Oh. That's odd. What was I doing this for? Oh, right. And it's no big deal. Since I'm doing this again, might as well do it so I can soon reach past 50. Oh, right. Do I still have that volume or that? Nope. Okay. I have 4 of these fucking things? Okay. Let's use some of these then. don't believe it. I have that many shots of that fucker? Okay. Ooh, fucking yes, finally. God damn. Oh my gosh. You have no idea how much I needed an actual decent weakness exploit talisman. My god, it was a pain in the ass. So goddamn happy, dude. But it also means I have to kind of rework some of my mix sets then. You know what? I'm perfectly fine with that. Means I actually have a usable talisman. Oh no, there's 50. No. Oh, wait. Don't go back. Nope. We're back to having shite luck with talismans. That's ooh. Actually, don't know about what it is. I'll keep it anyway. Now this was for the bow. Oh, and it's quick sheath. I'm not going to be using this insect wave anyway. Oh god, here we go. Wait. Fuck is he doing? Should be fine, I think. Oh wait, wrong fucking one. Shit. Y'all seriously need to cap everything. Like, legit. The only thing I would see to need to capture it is for its fucking tail. You don't need to cap everything, for God's sake, especially if there's stuff that you flat out can't get if you capture it. I feel like I should just make a reference of what you miss out on if you capture it. Because a lot of people seem to just capture it without thinking. Oh, right, because I still need a goddamn mentor. You're shitting me. Man. Okay then. I really have to go back just to get fucking skills. I am amazed I haven't gotten any. I don't have any skills for these fuckers. Alright. Alright. Bye bye. Plus side, it only takes one hit to kill these fuckers. Really? I haven't gone. No, that's bullshit. I have not had these things at all. That is crazy. Can't believe I had to make this detour just to get some goddamn scales. It's insane that I haven't even hunted these either. Oh, that was the mantle. うん。Okay. Let's. Oh, for fuck. You are kidding, dude. You're really gonna waste my time with this shit. Just for a fucking mount. For fuck's sake. Why are you doing this, dude? I realize it's just deliberately wasting my goddamn time. Fuck off. No, fuck you. You don't get your goddamn mounts. Holy shit, finally. Ah, I'm close to 50. Well, he's gonna make it. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed whatever the hell this stream was. It was quite the experience, if you want to call it that. It was definitely an experience. But as I said, every once in a while I'll probably be doing that fucking shit game Bucketlist. As for what the next one's gonna be, I have no clue. But I'll say this much. Yeah? Fucking Rise of the Robots can die in hell. Wayne, who made the game in the first place, yeah, probably a good thing they're not making games anymore, because fuck right. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Jeez. What a stream to be doing. What a time to actually do like a shit game stream like that. But in all seriousness, I'll see you.